Hi, Chuck Hawley from West Marine. Today we're going to talk about the Force 10 nautical stoves, and these have been around for a number of years. In fact, the one we're looking at here is over 14 years old, but they have some tremendous features that make it possible for you to actually cook reasonably underway. Now in this case we're dealing with a propane stove, so there's a propane installation with a proper separation of the propane tank from the rest of the vessel and a solenoid cutoff switch and so forth. What the propane allows you to do is to have a hot, relatively dry flame. This particular model is a 2-burner and it's gimbaled. So this has got a little slide here that allows the stove to balance according to the angle of heel of the boat. So you can actually cook underway in a sailboat and have good results. It also has adjustable pot holders, so just to keep the pots in place, and these are very easy to move around and to expand to skillet size, or if you have a little saucepan or something like that, these will adjust, and you can pull them out of the way when you're not using them. Nice feature. One of the things that's nice on a boat is to have something that's easy to clean, because you don't have a lot of water and a lot of cleaning materials perhaps. So this has a tilt-up lid and then a very flat surface underneath it. So if you have spills, the inevitable spills that come with cooking, the spills go down on the stainless steel surface and you can easily clean it. And so that holds up. This particular model, as I said, is a 2-burner, so it has a 5,000 BTU and an 8,000 BTU burner. But you can get them with various combinations. More common would be to have a 3-burner with 2 small burners and then 1 larger burner. This model also has a broiler. So if you look inside, you've got an infrared broiler on the top, which is great for making sandwiches or all the things that are good with a broiler. And then it also has a classic oven on the bottom, which is easy to adjust, in a large Celsius and Fahrenheit thermometer that allows you to see exactly what the cooking temperature is. Now, I don't know if you noticed it, but when I opened up the door actually goes underneath the surface, so it's not hanging out here into the galley. There are 2 reasons for this. One is you don't have much room in a galley. The second is that the stove maintains its balance. So instead of having this big counterweight out here that causes the gimbals to swing this way, you can still continue to operate it and things don't spill. And then you just lift up on the stove, and of course the stove door locks in place when it's in the upright position. Both burners, all burners, have thermocouples built in. So when I go to light it, I'll turn, say, this burner on, and I'll push in the knob and then push the little piezoelectric starter. Now I've got 8,000 BTUs of heat right there, release the burner. If for some reason I could blow out the burner, which is difficult to do, the gas would stop after a couple of seconds because the thermocouple would see that there's no flame and would cut off the propane, so the propane can't fill the cabin. So very, very safe and easy to use. So Force 10 stoves have a lot of features that make it easy to make good meals on board your boat. You combine the safety of them, the versatility, and incidentally, you can see that it has to fit pretty precisely in this area, but they come in different widths and depths. If you have a European built boat that might be based on a metric stove opening, they've got stoves that'll fit that. If you have a powerboat and you don't want the gimbal feature, they've got stoves that are non-gimbaled, and so forth. So you can get really any combination you want. Final thing I'll point out is the door, in this case, is all stainless steel, but many of them also have a window so that you can see what's cooking. Force 10 stoves are available in all configurations, either at a West Marine store near you, online, or by special order.